it to Brands Hatch for rounds 21 and 22 of the season. The first qualifying session is about to begin, so let's see what happens.
Right then, hello and welcome back to ToCA Touring Car Championship. We have returned to Brands Hatch for rounds 21 and 22, but before we get on with the race, I would just like to mention something that throughout this series I've mentioned about a difficulty spike that usually happens throughout the season. That hasn't happened until now. I've done a test race of this already and I was completely decimated by the AI. Even my teammate whooped my ass. So yeah, this is not going to be a walkover or a cakewalk or anything of the sorts. So we're likely to be lapped multiple times, but you'll see anyway once we get into the race. So I'll quickly end qualifying and we'll see where everyone lines up.
Nothing seemed to go right there for the new Volvo driver, and he ends up with a lot to do in the race.
Yep, so Jason Plato gets pole position. Alan Menny, my driver's gone off the track in the background. Peugeot of Tim Harvey starting in 8th. My teammate, though, where the hell is he starting? He's starting in 10th. Of course he is, because he's my teammate.
The cars
anyway,
are ready to start the first race, so let's join them down on the grid.
Indeed, 38 laps or 45 miles or thereabouts. And away we go. So yeah, this is going to be a slight break from the norm. We're not going to win this race. We're not going to win any of the last 4 races, I would imagine. Yeah, it's just going to be... Well, this is what the game was intended to do throughout the entire season. The further you get on in the series, the harder the difficulty became. But for some reason, it never actually happened until now. I think it could have been the fact when I'd done that one-off qualifying. It sort of kicked the AI into gear. I'm not really sure, but yeah, it's a very strange one, but we're slowly making our way up through the field. The front half, though, have pulled away already. The likelihood of us catching up with them, like I said before, is slim to none. They've already disappeared into the distance. And even me catching up with the Peugeot, you can see I'm not really gaining much in the way of ground. Especially staying on the grass, that's not going to happen. And of course, Brands Hatch is very notorious for the bumps and jumps. So we're going to be spinning multiple times as well, in stormy conditions. So we're up by 9 seconds on our previous lap time, that is absolutely fine. We're in 9th at the moment. Now, Brands Hatch is one of those circuits that is very, very hard to get consistent lap times because of its short vicinity and how bumpy of the surface is on the track. Especially going through Paddock Hill Bend. Going through there very clean is a little bit of a difficult one. New fastest lap 1:45. That is still like 2-3 seconds off the qualifying pace of the Renaults. I've done a 42 or 43, whatever it was. John Cleland up into 7th. Now, I knew something was afoot when we were at Thruxton because it was a lot harder to keep up with the front markers. Usually it would have been very, very easy going. You would have flown past within the first couple of laps, but I noticed it was actually a bit of a difficult race throughout. There we go, a 1:44.6. So yeah, this is what the game was intended to be like. Even though it seems like that we're making easy work of the Hondas and the Audi. But there you go. See, the front end of the field have disappeared into the distance. We can't actually see any spray from the cars. Come on, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Thank you. Now, the test race I did of this was very problematic. Within, I think, the first 12 laps or so, I was lapped already by the Renault. So, yeah, there you go. You can see there were 10 seconds behind the Audi in 3rd place. Now, usually, if the rest of the season is anything to go by, we would have been up with the leaders pretty much more or less at the start. Not the case anymore. But they left it a little bit late because we've already wrapped up the championship, so the championship's ours. So it doesn't really matter if we actually don't win the last 4 races, even though I would love to. By winning, you know, getting the maximum score of 360 odd points. But, well, it'll be 361, wouldn't it? Because I got the point for pole position. But the likelihood of that now is not a great one. You can see there, we've done pretty much an okay lap and we're still 9 seconds behind the Audi. Oh, there's a car ahead. Is that the Audi? Did he go off? Yeah, he must have gone off the track a little bit on the gravel. So he's only 4 seconds in front now. Oh, that is... Yeah, here we go. Let the spinning commence. Out of bounds. Now, it's going to be a common factor in this race. Me spinning a hell of a lot, and for round 22 as well. Oh, or being taken out by the Audi. And now we've got all that work to do again. My teammate up into 9th place. Oh, someone's just gone off. I think that was the Vauxhall of Cleland. Not Cleland, Warwick. So let the Audi take a little spin. There he goes. Now the weird thing is that the weather effects is supposed to be storm. So you have like default weather, you have rain, cloud, fog, storm. And yet the wipers for the storm conditions are on intermittent. Now if this was bucketing down with rain in a massive thunderstorm, the wipers would be going, you know, hell for leather. But nope, they're only on the intermittent setting, which is a little bit strange. Right, back up into 6th, which is good. We are going across the grass, which is fine. 4 seconds behind the Honda. Beginning lap 8. We're 1 second off our previous fastest lap time as well. What's our fastest lap time? Still 44.6. These bumps in the road are annoying. Down by 0.606 of a second. I think we got a 43 or 42 second lap time when we were here for rounds 7 and 8. So we'll probably see if we can beat that this time. Not really gaining much ground either on 5th place. A new fast lap, 44.47. Paddock Hill is the worst. Yeah. Knew that was going to happen. So the poll is still active for what manufacturer to be using for ToCA 2. So far the Ford Mondeo is pulling ahead of everybody else. Come on, no, don't. God, that's annoying. Come on, get off the bloody grass, you fool. Oh, and there goes my teammate. He's up into 6th, can you believe? And he's done it all by himself. Oh, he must be so proud of him. Right, well, I'm not going to take him out this time because it's pretty much impossible to retire cars on this track because of its short nature. You don't really pick up that much speed to launch a car off into the barriers so much. Oh, and here comes a Peugeot. See, everyone is in very, very tight confines at the moment. Get out of the way. Yeah, that's fine, he didn't go off, so it's all good. My team will be happy with that pass. We're 8 seconds back on the Honda, so we're actually losing time as well. We'll probably end up being lapped, not soon, but I think the closer we get to halfway or 3/4 of the way through, we'll probably be lapped by Plato and Menu. But we shall see anyway. Coming up to lap 11, 28 laps to go, so already 1/3 of the way through. And a time of 43.44. Gaining a little bit on the Honda as well. Oh, the Honda's actually gone off. Okay, cool. So up into 5th, which is wonderful. Now we're 8 seconds back on the sister Honda of Thompson. I'm assuming it's Thompson anyway. It's usually the number 1 driver of the team. He's usually ahead of their teammate. So I'm probably assuming that was Tarquini that spun. Thompson is currently in 4th. Not gained any time on that one. That's still 8 seconds back. Our lines are something to be desired, though. Come on, get it around. 7.6 seconds back. The car seems to have the screaming abdabs at the moment. It's sort of like washing around all over the place. 7 seconds exactly. So if we're consistent with our cornering, we should catch up, probably make a podium. If we can get a podium, then that would be, you know, a massive celebration. Oh, no you don't. Up by 0.2. We'll probably be able to see the Renaults at some point going through Paddock Hill Bend. No doubt. 4.04 seconds behind the Honda. We probably lost a bit of time now because we did mess up going through the corner. So that's fine. Yeah, 5.04 now. We've lost exactly a second. Oh god, the handling of the car is atrocious here. .9. Cool, we're gaining slowly. Stay off the grass, please. Nope. 2.9. Well, thankfully that slide didn't cost us too much. So start lap 15. One good thing, I suppose, is that the AI are struggling a little bit as well. We've seen a couple of cars already spin. Now, is that one of the Renaults, or are we coming up to a back marker? It's hard to tell from the spray at the back. Yeah, it's a back marker. It's one of the Peugeots. So that'll be Patrick Watts. Get out of the way, please. Thank you. Off he goes. So now is a case of being patient. The back markers will play a slight role in this because they will get in the way of the front end. No, you don't. Come on. So if we can just not spin, stay on the track, and put in our consistent times, then if Menu and Plato get behind the back markers, it'll slow them down a little bit, especially around this circuit as well. Not really much room to pass or get out of the way. Then we might have a chance. Although I highly doubt it. Lap 17. I think that's more back markers up ahead. I'll give the Honda a little nudge. Oh, and spin myself off. Well done, me. That's right, I'll just cut across the grass, it's fine. So we still make up the spot. Just about. No, he's got ahead. Get out of the way. Oh, good, he's gone off. Nice. Right, now is a chance to see how far back we are from 26 seconds. There you go. Yeah, so we're 26 seconds from the Audi. And I can imagine that the Renaults will be able to be seen in our rearview mirror in a very short time. Yeah, see, he's pulling away even then. 27 seconds. So it took 20 rounds for the difficulty spike to ramp up, but it should have happened literally within the first half of the season. I guess the game was just being polite. I'm not sure. So we'll get the Ford out the way. Still 27 seconds back. I don't think... There's not a chance, unless he spins, that we're going to be able to catch that up with, what was it, 20 laps to go. Because we're not fast enough anyway, we're not gaining, if we were gaining, say, like a second a lap, we would still be 7 seconds off from passing him, but we're not really making up that much time at all. We are, however, increasing our fastest lap, 0.3 of a second. As you had a Ford. So our lap time going to be? Is it going to be in 42s? No, is your answer. Actually, we were slower as well. 26 seconds still. The Ford getting in the way. Just the smallest of touches and he's gone off into the gravel. I'm not looking where I'm going because I'm very clever. So I think 4th place is all we're going to be able to muster for this race. But then it shows, you know, I'm not cheating or anything like that. I can't win everything. Lap 21. So we've got 18 laps to go. It's gone fairly quickly, actually. But then it is Brands Hatch. It's only 1.2 miles in length. So it's not the biggest circuit. Still up by 0.1. And we're not gaining any time on the Audi at all. He's still 26 seconds ahead. So we're being consistent with him. We're keeping the same distance. We actually gained 2 seconds on that one. He's probably got in touch with some of the back markers. Fastest lap, 43.07. Ooh. Car getting a little bit squirrely. Gained a bit more time on the Audi as well, 23 seconds back, but then we got all the back markers to deal with now. The Honda first, or sorry, the Nissan first. And around we go, because for some weird reason the car decides to spin. Well done. Come on. That's the problem with the Super Touring cars, is that they don't really have the biggest turning circle, so you can't really get around very easily. Due to the low wheel arches and the low suspension. And yeah, we've lost a lot of time, 31 seconds now. So give it a few laps and I think we're going to be lapped ourselves. So the lapper has become the lappy, I would say. No, don't spin again. I mean, if we can actually complete this race without getting lapped, that would be a massive achievement. But I don't think that's going to happen somehow. We just need as many back markers as we can get in front of the lead pack to slow them down just a little bit. So we might have a possibility, but yeah, the laps are counting down. That's not going to happen. Ooh, no. Well, there's Warwick again. So if we're 26 seconds off from the Audi, I'm assuming then we'll probably be about coming up to 40 seconds behind the Renaults. Get the Nissan out of the way. I didn't realise as well is that the Nissan is using the old Vodafone logo. They changed. I think they changed it halfway through the season, or when the season kicked off, they changed the logo. But yeah, the old Vodafone logo that they used was, I think, like a little concept logo before they went into the more rounded version. Coming up to the Peugeot again. We're up by 0.3. Come on, the car just really doesn't want to cooperate. Get out of the way, Mr. Pug. Still 21 seconds back. What are we now? 22. So we're just waiting now. Still 21. Oh, no, don't you dare. Oh, and again, bloody car. Exactly the same place we spun it last time. Still no one behind us yet. Oh, here comes a couple. I'm not sure if that is the Renaults or the Peugeot that we just lapped. 27. So that's the thing now, you see, when the difficulty gets like this, he just takes the smallest mistake. And, yeah, the front end just pull away. So the chances of you catching up to them after that would be more or less impossible. Just confusing why it took this long for the AI to finally realise that, oh, hold on there a minute, we're supposed to be competitive during this part of the championship. What the hell happened? Now come up to the other Vauxhall of Cleland again. Up by 0.28. Cleland did go off a little bit there on the grass. It's fine, we're going to take the position. Well. Oh, for goodness sake. "31 seconds back." Oh. Well. We've just lost 4th place. Oh, I think that is us about to be lapped. Yep, there goes the Renault. So, yeah, there we go. We're actually going to be lapped, it seems. And we've lost 4th place to the Honda. Don't screw it up. There we go. We get past him again. Give him a little nudge. It'll push him off. There we go. Around he goes. The Renault just barges past him. "34 seconds back from the Audi. We're in the final 9 laps as well of the race. Doesn't look like I'm going to beat the lap time either. Especially not when the car has got the screaming abdabs. There's the Vauxhall. It looks like he's just spun off. So, usually my goal for these races is to beat the fastest lap time. Treat it like a time trial. Now, though, my goal is to just stay ahead of the Renault so we don't get lapped. Whether that'll be a success, I have no idea. He's made short work of the Vauxhall, though. He's got past him. 31. 8 laps to go. So, unfortunately, we're not going to be showing true dominance by winning every single race, which is unfortunate because I've never done so in a full championship. But, oh well, we did our best anyway. At least we got over 300 points in the championship. As we're coming up to lap our teammate, and the car's going weird again, and around we go. You son of a bitch. Block my line so the Renault doesn't get past. Here he comes. Might actually spin him out if I can. Get out of it. You shall not pass. There he goes. Cool. Oh, no, no. Why isn't the car responding to my commands? There we go. I just put that down to aquaplaning. Oh, no. There's 5th place. Swine. Now the other Honda's going to try it as well. He's bump drafting me down the straight. Get off. Right, so we just have to defend 4th place now. That's the only thing we really can do. My teammate has actually got past the Ford on his own. Oh, he's grown up so quickly. Even though he's still probably in 10th place. You son of a... I bet you that is Thompson. Oh, and there goes the Renault. Oh, and there's one of the Audis as well. I bet you that was Thompson. He has got a tendency to push you out. Very, very aggressive. Well, there's both the Renaults. Get past them again, though. We'll push this one off, going through Druids if we can catch up. Oh, get off. Get off the circuit. No. It's alright, we got past him now, that's good. No, you don't. Lap 35. 4 to go. Get off, I say. Oh, bloody hell. Well, luckily he hit me when he went past, so it spun him out. But collected it immediately. The Audi is now 42 seconds in front, so he's literally behind. He's in that little group. .36, 3 to go. Well, at least we'll be able to catch up and pass our teammate, at least. Whatever position he's likely to be in. Oops, I gave him a little nudge. I am such a nasty teammate. Oh well. Oh, we actually gained a bit of time on the Audi though. He's only 36 seconds now. Oh, here's a Renault again. 37, 2 to go. Just gotta keep it together. Oh, the car is bloody wobbling all over the place. What the hell's going on? Keep it together. Nice and smooth. Final lap. And we could reach our goal of not being lapped, even though we've come close multiple times. As long as we stay on the lead lap, that's all I really care about. Oh, well, we will now anyway, because they've already crossed the start-finish line, so they finished the race already. So they're on their cooling down lap. So there you go then. That is what the championship should have been like throughout the entire season. Or at least the latter 2/3 of the season. So we finish in 4th, which is not bad. It's a nice top 5, not a podium, but it's better than a kick in the gonads. So there we go. Hooray!
And what a race that was, with a battle raging right up to the checkered flag. Let's have a look at the final race positions.
Yep, so Alan Menu gets the victory then. Jason Plato, Frank Bieler, myself in 4th. Then John Bincliffe, Gabriele Tarquini and Thompson. David Leslie, my teammate, I reckon is in 10th. Yes, he is, because, well, why wouldn't he be? And Patrick Watts was last, 2 minutes off the pace. So, there you go then.
Well, the second qualifying session is about to start, so let's take a look.
No, we're not going to. We're just going to do the usual and leave it until next time. Start at the back of the grid, as always. So, yeah, the AI have finally ramped it up a gear, and winning the last 3 races now of the championship is going to be a very difficult one. But we'll see anyway, so I'll leave it here for now. Thank you very much for watching, as always, and I will see you next time for round 22 of the 1997 British Touring Car Championship. Thanks for watching, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.